for the unsigned artist.
QSJ Radio.
On www.qsjradio.com.
You start here.
Music.
In 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to a QSJ Radio exclusive.
It's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it. It's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it. Queen, I am her. Tantrums, I'm not cured. Death to who adverse. I know they want work. Binge on my rebirth. Recap my great worth. I am the backdraft. Presents a hazmat. Phenomenon in fact. Bail out your best rap. Betting, bitch, it's crap. I'm morphing, just laugh. You run and tell that. Copy and fail at it. Closure, you want that? I'm done being modest. What I want, you can't grab. Choke on my hi-hat. Asking who that blowing smoke on them tracks. Raining in orbit, sickly distorted. Talent I'm hoarding, constantly forking. On the assets I'm courting, grinding towards fortune. And some say do it how she do now, I'ma do like me. And some say do it how he do now, I'ma do like me. Wanna run your mouth so much, scream here comes the queen. I cutthroat, it's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it. I am the hottest, like to Lee Trotton. Say they don't like it, but they wanna try it. I have been quiet, spitting that violent, slaying in silence. Flow is a tyrant, tongue kissing insanity. Hopeless because of me, had some that tried she. G-checks always free, lame broad threaten me. I'm not wrapped tightly, how dare she text D? I reply, come see me, my address is deep. Ain't here a beep beep, she stayed where she be. On talk and no fee, emo say la pa. We never test the money. My hymns, your defeat on an average of losing. Warning, I'm loco. Battles a no-no, hit the stage and they froze. Off to the next coast. Nasty how I boast, done fucking with these jokes. I are and I will always be a queen. See, cutthroat, it's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it. It's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it. It's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it.
I am a star. I twinkle hard. You are not hard. Disrespecting my art, but you make me laugh hard.
Oh my God. Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Home of the unsigned artists. Yes, man. Amani, Kyrie, what up? How are you?
Going on? I'm great. You?
Oh my God, it's so crazy to see you back out here. You took a hiatus. I don't even know what happened, but we haven't spoken to each other in 10 years.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of life that we got to talk about. Okay.
Definitely.
So we'll sit here and we'll get these questions on and popping. But before we do all that, just let everybody know a little bit of who you are, your little background, and why you doing this thing.
Well, everybody, I am Imani Kyrie, the only queen of Hip Step Massive, International Hip Step Massive. Shouts out to everybody in CT. But the reason why we doing this is because we are destined to do this. This is my divine purpose to do music. That's really the only reason I can give you.
I do remember you saying that one time.
10 years ago, I told you.
I guess you're still rocking with that one. That's what's up, man. So when I mean divine, when I hear divine, now that I've done more research, because I met you on the grind. You know, we out there in the stages. I had my little desk or whatever, the table, and a whole.
It was dope. It was a little.
I mean, but I was out there. You
Definitely
know what I mean?
was.
And I was out there trying to do this for the unsigned. Unlike some people out there. Let's not get into that one.
I don't know who you getting on, but you know I rock with you.
Yo, we out here. We out here. Mad love, mad love. So the thing is, now I believe this has something with Pop Dukes. If you want to introduce who Pop Dukes was, the legend.
Definitely. My father is Grandmaster TC Islam. Super TC is the funky alien. I am the funky alien number 2. I come from that legacy. And shouts out to all of my Zulu Nation and all of my hip steppers worldwide. I love all of you guys.
Big shout out to that, man. Big legacy to hold down. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing the thing. We just played the song Cutthroat. I've never heard you really gangsta or crazy like that. So I need to know what the hell was that about?
Listen, you know, even though, you know, people will say, okay, you know, Imani, you're on some hippie vibe, you know, peaceful, queen-like. Even a queen sometimes got to go to war. And I just was talking to somebody about this today. Sometimes you got to go through war to get to the motherland, you know, to get to the peaceful times. Okay. And sometimes you got to let people know, like, you're not the one to F with. You know, you're going to have enemies. There's no problem with going to war.
Word.
You know, everybody has to go to war to get to the victory. And that's basically what Cutthroat was. It's me explaining, you know, this industry, like this life, it could be cutthroat, but I'm here for it. I'm going to win. In the end, I'm going to win.
Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home of the unsigned artist, Imani Kyrie. If you find her all over the place, you might find old pages. But make sure that you looking at something that looks a little bit more mature. We won't say older, we'll say mature, right? Because it was crazy because about 10 years ago the whole image that you had was bright hair, bright clothes, a whole bunch of stuff. I really thought you was handing out lollipops at one time. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like
Candyland.
Yeah. So not to bring up the whole hiatus yet, but that image when you was on the come up, why'd you go that route with it?
When I was on the come up, I started at 14, 15. So it was, to me, it was age appropriate. You know, even though I was in a lot of the underground clubs, and shouts out to everybody who was sneaking me in. I wasn't drinking, I wasn't doing nothing crazy, but they were sneaking me in, letting me perform, and I really appreciate that. But again, it was age appropriate for that time.
Okay. And that's crazy because, you know, some shorties at that age are extremely promiscuous, extremely this, extremely all that, blah, blah. But you had like cheesy smiles, this, or that, blah, blah. And then I hear Cutthroat. What the hell? You know, I'm saying here, like, there go Imani. We about to hear some pop music or something like that.
I still do dabble in pop, drum and bass, just every genre. I don't really like to get boxed in. But there is a season for everything, and right now is the season for Cutthroat. Right now is the season for me to let, you know, just the enemies know, like, I'm coming, and it's no prisoners. It's time. Oh my
God, you hearing this? You hearing the enemies are coming? We here. I'm sorry. Y'all really funny. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy.
No game.
Cutthroat on the building. Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home of the unsigned artists. I love it. I love it. So we're gonna take a little break real quick, get into another song and stuff like that. And you know, we out here, man. We out here.
We here.
And this one right here, it's called Crazy. Story behind it, we'll talk about it right after that. But shout out to everybody listening. Imani Kyrie with Crazy on QSJRadio.com.
not just a guy, he's the love of my life. Knowing his mind, deep in his mind, he's gonna make me his wife. I see him here and there, and I know that he's frontin'. Know he wants me, know he loves me. He's just not cuffing, it's something about the way he plays it all. I enjoy his secret game, drunken obsession. Yes, but at what cost? Am I dreaming? If so, I don't wanna wake. Am I shaking? No, but this love ain't mistaken. Help, I'm officially insane. I need him like purple blood rushes through veins. I need him like I want him, they all say it's a shame. It's torment to self, for him I'll endure my pain. Strap me up. Looks like I've caught a bit of cuckoo. If you think I'll back off, baby, that's a no-no. I go, it's for sure. I always get what I want. They say it's in my mind, but that's where me and him intertwine.
I know I need him and I want him. My soul says that I have to have him. It's got me going insane. Oh, I know I need him and I want him. My soul says that I have to have him. I'm so crazy for your love.
Does he know your name? No, but he soon will. Do you see him with her? Yes, if looks could kill, I get a thrill knowing I'm his best kept secret. But for now, okay, baby, this is how we'll keep it. Plucks my heart like a guitar, my sky shining a star. Every time he passes with her, it leaves scars. I'll soon have him, he's all mine. It'll just take time. He doesn't realize it yet, but love is blind. I know you're knocking on my brain. I don't do he say and she say. I pray he'll wake up and join my team one day. I'm loving this fantasy. Close my eyes and I play. Make my own reality. Dare anyone to stop me. I levitate in privacy, just off the thought of him having me. Deep inside he wants me. He just don't want the world to see. Isn't he so funny? He acts like he don't know me. I know that he's my baby. Just wish that he stopped playing me.
I know I need him and I want him. My soul says that I have to have him. It's got me going insane. Oh, I know I need him and I want him. My soul says that I have to have him. I'm so crazy for your love. I know I need him and I want him. My soul says that I have to have him. It's got me going insane. Oh, I know I need him and I want him. My soul says that I have to have him. I'm so crazy for your love.
Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home of the unsung artists. Crazy and I wanna. Big shout out to everybody listening. Yo, they tried to stop me for like 10 years, man. They've been trying to stop me for like 10 years. These cats out here.
Stop you.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time, man.
Too long.
Like, what is wrong with these cats? But anyways,
no.
shout out to everybody listening. I'm sure that you told people that, you know, watch out for the trolls. They're in the building. It's heavy.
Definitely. That's all right. We need them though.
So, you know, that's crazy too, because what I know, I need to know now is, like, you know, the hiatus. What happened? Like, this stop. There's a lot of you know, questions in me. Like, I didn't
Patchy. Okay.
cause when you was doing this, you was like really young and really motivated, and you was in the, I'm gonna say, the wrong area. Like, you know what I mean? You was out here grinding heavy. And then all of a sudden, not really all of a sudden, but then it just faded off. What happened?
So what happened was, Imani Kyrie found radio. So we did radio for a radio. The radio shows turned into online TV shows. Imani Kyrie started traveling with those TV shows because she started to get requested more. I did a lot of red carpets. I was in Vegas. I was in Atlanta. I was everywhere, so
Yeah. Okay.
hmm. Oh yeah. What was that called? There were a couple red carpets. Man, the time just, like you say, it turned into a hiatus because time just flew. And when you're being requested just to be everywhere, it's you don't have time for certain things. So I did. I took a little break from the music as far as performing,
Yeah.
but I never stopped writing. That's one thing I never stopped doing. I never stopped recording. I never stopped writing. And then also too, I had to live life. You know what I mean? Like how you said, I was so young. I was 14, 15, 16 years old. Right out of high school, I got my first record deal. I dropped that deal personally because it wasn't the situation I wanted.
Yeah.
There were just so many things going on, and me figuring out where I wanted to be exactly in the industry. Not only just being a female, but again, being so young. Um, but that was it. It was just radio and the TV shows, and the TV shows were awesome. I met so many people.
Yeah.
I traveled so many places, and then after that ran its course, it was like, okay, now get back to you. You live life. You saw, so many places. You met so many people. You got some stuff to talk about now, and people don't understand. You can go into the studio and make up a bunch of stories. I'm not that type of artist. I'd rather write about things that I really truly go through. That way, whenever you're listening to that song, you can feel it. You know that it's from my heart. You know that it's truly from my own personal experiences. And that was it. Just had to live life, baby. But we back at it.
Yeah, man. So, what was the passion for you to come back? Because it takes a lot to try to grab the mic again, see if you still got it. Situations may occur. I know that 10 years from 18 to or wherever age we met, I know you guys want to play question mark at this time in your life. But what was the calling?
What made me come back? And it's how I said to you is divine purpose. And just shouts out to everybody out there who knows that they have a divine purpose on this rock called Earth. No matter how many times you try to get away from what is your true divine purpose, like the outside, life is not going to go right until you truly do what you're destined to do. And, like I said, I was living life. I was trying to do all these other things. And I'm like, you know what? This not for me. Trying to work here. This not for me. Trying to be with these people. It's not for me. You really do have to be at a standstill and ask yourself, what do you truly want in life? And my answer was happiness. Happiness. And what am I happy doing? Rapping. There's nothing else I'm happy doing but that, and if that's what's going to keep me happy, why not turn it into a business? My dad always taught me that at the end of the day, if you don't have no job and nothing else, you always can make some bread. You always can feed yourself off of MCing, off of DJing. You always can feed yourself off of that. Why? Because that's what you were blessed with.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Amani Kyrie in the building.
Yeah.
Via chat, all that stuff. So there is some slip-aways, man. I want to talk about something crazy because what kept us connected is something that brought us all together, right? And it's like social media and Facebook like that, right? And that could be like questionable, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some good things, there's some bad things, there's some people that you want to block.
It's 50-50. Yeah, there's a lot of people, but yeah.
And as you grow up, like you start realizing who you want to fuck with and who you don't want to fuck with. Excuse
Very
the language, because I know you kind of got a pretty mouth, so let's do that like that. But when was it that you realized, because I know as a kid, I never really got into politics. I never got into something like that. I think my worst time in social media is when the most viral videos was some of our young brothers and sisters getting killed and it just kept getting shared and the opinions started getting crazy because, I had high school friends like, I had certain opinions and I had to tell myself like I can't say this shit because certain people are going to get offended, right? But there's an age where you have no filter, right? And you got to just run with it because that's exactly how you feel. And if they friends or not, you're gonna rock with it. Is there, I know as an unsigned artist, and the history that you got, social media has put you in places where you probably never would have thought you've been, even with the TV deals and all that stuff. But there's cons to this stuff. When was it when you had to like separate yourself from social media, because that's also a hiatus?
That definitely is true. For one, social media does help, but it really does hurt. I feel like people get addicted to it. I, for one, even in general with like worldly things, I'm not really a TV watcher. Like I'll watch a series, or I'll catch up on something on Netflix or Hulu, whatever. But even going back to where, people were filming Black females fighting and posting that and making those type of things go viral. I never did that. I never recorded somebody fighting. I never reposted stuff like that, and just, I know it mostly had to do with my upbringing. But I know everybody wasn't raised like that. So going back to, I think it really started when World Star and all those other types of online sites were posting stuff like that, and we just kept reposting, and they're gonna keep putting stuff up there because we're coming to look at it. There had to be a time where we're just like, we're not gonna repost it, we're not gonna look at it, and then there did come that time, and now they post it, but people don't really look at that stuff, because now what happened was, because you posted all of those type of things, now what do you see? Now you see police brutality. Now you see, us being hurt. Now it matters because someone else is hurting us. It shouldn't matter when we were hurting each other. I just got to put that out there. But I did take a hiatus. Like, I'm not really a Facebooker. I really didn't like Facebook. I like Instagram. Sorry to say. I like Instagram. It's a photo. For that, I post the caption. That's it. Yeah. Facebook, there's so much more to it. And, I do have other like older Facebook pages, but I never ran those pages for that reason, because, you know what? I'm funny about energy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm real funny about energy. And it just takes for somebody to say one bad thing to you, and no matter how much you try to say it's not gonna mess up your energy, it can mess up your day. So I like to really just, in some ways, I do really keep to myself. I keep off of social media. If I have to post something, okay. I do have Messenger for people that do want to talk to me, my Hipstep family and people around the globe. But I really think social media can kind of hurt us in more ways than helping us. Because to me, I'm old school. What happened to picking up the phone? What happened to checking on me that way? I do understand, there's people overseas that have to talk to people like how we're talking over, video chat and stuff like that. So that does help. But I do feel like social media has hurt us worldwide in more ways than one.
This basically disconnected us. Disconnected us.
We're not social in person. We'd rather just like sit on our phones or computers and talk that way.
And
I
talk
feel
all,
like
and talk
we
all
need to be in the
gangster.
same room.
And talk all gangster and shit. Like,
you would not say that to me if we was face to face.
Are you fucking serious, bro? Did you just tell the whole world some bull? You know what I mean? Like come on. Are you serious?
They're keyboard gangsters, but it's okay.
That's all right. Like, it's okay.
Everybody gotta have something.
Yeah. Oh man. Shout out to the strength that also brings you, because at the end of the day, man, like, you see people who are don't understand that, like, I have been blessed to be a father of 10 kids, right?
Nice.
So I'm there for them, right? As much as I can. They live out of the area and stuff like that. I'll do the whole child support thing, even, and trying to be friends with their moms. I have moms that passed away, and that's kind of crazy. So I gotta do that. Yeah, it's all good, and I was, what, when you met me, I was actually grinding because it was too much that I was in the Navy. I'm in the Navy. Right? And I was grinding heavy because she didn't want to live with me no more. and she was sick, and then the whole reason I was there was for her, right? So I was like grinding to keep my mind off of it. Just like you know, people who do music, you know, they do stuff to get their mind off of things, right?
Exactly.
So, you know, so so to have this strength of life, you know, I've been open to a lot of things. I've been open to people who have lost their fucking mind, like, you know, like a lot of people right now that are chatting in the box right now. They've lost their fucking mind if they believe that their weakness can go against my strength. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna happen. So, and it's crazier for a woman, right? Because now the adulting has happened. Did you have any kids?
No, I didn't. Not yet.
What?
Not yet.
Stop playing.
Not yet. I'm like the only one in my circle ain't pop on no baby yet.
Yo, I'm not even playing. I
focused.
was talking to wifey. I was like, yo, I think she got like kids, maybe, man. And we could bring this shit up. Like,
not yet.
That's crazy.
Not yet.
Is it the career thing? Is it worrisome?
I really do want to be married before I have my child.
Okay.
I really do, and I really stuck with that, you know. And then also too with the moving around, the constant moving around. Like how I was telling you, I was traveling with the TV show, and how, you know, when we first met, I was just everywhere.
Yeah.
Not to be, you know, get too personal, but you ain't got no time to do no nasty if you're constantly on the go.
Okay.
You know, so it's you know, so it's a good thing. Keeps you out of trouble, but
I guess.
Yeah, I really do. I really would like.
I got 2 minutes. What up? You got me?
I'm done with you.
That's how I ended up.
No, I really would like to be married before I have my first child. Just leave it at that. I can't with you.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home of the unsigned artists, man. We're going to Define Gravity right now. Shout out to everybody listening.
One of my faves.
Move electric, so eccentric. New age space traveler, don't need directions. Swag so galactic, I should be arrested. I come in 7D, y'all a 6D dimension. I gotta move my body. Hits this groove. Yes, it wants me, won't let me loose. Oh, it haunts me. All I wanna do is party. Tonight I am ready to fly. The baseline gon' carry me. Don't gotta try. He said live every night like you ready to die. I'ma dance like I'm angry if that's alright. Gotta get it out. Please don't crowd if you don't wanna get hit. You better space out. When the bass comes in, kick drum drops. All I hear is his voices and they shout.
Just strike a pose. Come on, baby, lose control. Let the music lift your toes. You're defying gravity. You'll never know how high you can go. Come on, baby, risk it all. You're defying gravity.
Planet Earth can't lock 'em. About the room shift. And then I shock 'em. Sun inside me, I gotta set free. And now they stare as I do this willingly. A little head bob here, back it up. Taking over dance floors with a massive touch. I don't care, baby, shoot those beams. Cause you wish you were as bold as me. Oh no, look at me, I give it to you so blunt. You're so lucky, try to take a deep breath. Music won't let you freeze the atmosphere in here's unknown in degrees. So fly, I told you they call me Sky. Let me set examples so you don't wonder why. Look up here, I'm still fly.
Just strike a pose. Come on, baby, lose control. Let the music lift your toes. You're defying gravity. You'll never know how high you can go. Come on, baby, risk it all. You're defying gravity.
Ultrasonic, hope this never stops. It's so erotic, so hypnotic. How it keeps me cosmic. Bodies in a trance, hearts are thumping, pressure's rising, no disguising. What is this chord? Ghost be riding, sweat is dripping as I'm dipping. Put my song on, XO instant. Here I go, here I come. Too much energy for me to hold. I'm in the middle of the dance floor. Look at me, I'm so free. My frequency picks up a channel from another galaxy. I shall proceed to do me. Try to copy, but never steal my steed. I destroy auras
strike a pose. Come on, baby, lose control. Let the music lift your toes. You're defying gravity. You'll never know how high you can go. Come on, baby, risk it all. You're defying gravity.
For the unsigned, go to get heard. QSJ Radio.
Amani Kai redefining gravity. Exclusive on QSJRadio.com. Home of the unsigned artists. Amani, man, I just want to know, like, what's really coming up, because they, taking the whole hiatus, going on TV. There's a lot of things that you have done, which, congratulations on those things.
Thank you.
There's a lot of people that won't even get out of their house to do something.
I get off that couch.
I'm really throwing subliminals here. You know what I'm
throwing
saying?
shade, and I'm just helping you push it along.
Because it's crazy, son. Like, you have to understand how serious this shit is. A lot of people are like, there's this toxination going on right now, which is review shows. I don't know if you've caught on to that, where people are like discussing people's things. And if you haven't, you haven't. It's all good, because usually people who are busy, who are making moves, they'll do something and then move on to something else. And since you're not a Facebooker, it's all good. I get it. But yeah, there's a toxination. Everybody has picked up and become an A&R. So they think everything is popping, and stuff like that. I mean, you've been there in the grind and heavy, and the shit is ugly. So I just got to figure out what the hell's coming up next, because, there's still a lot of nasty and a lot of ugly. And
there is, but what the thing is too, like even in the song Cutthroat, we address it when it's time to be addressed. And then we keep it moving. You can't sit there in the nastiness. Because you just end up nasty like those other depressed people, the other people, the trolling sitting on the couch. I'm not one of those people. You know what I'm saying? It's either I could do something about it or I can't. And I just told someone else today that the word no to me just means, excuse my language, let me figure this shit out. It don't mean no. It don't mean it's not going to happen. It's just let me figure it out.
Yeah.
But what's coming up next as of now? I don't know. Check this out. Check that out.
I see that.
Got the hip
I've been seeing that
merch.
symbol everywhere.
Listen, I'm gonna send you one. I got you.
For the unsigned, go to get heard.
I'm
QSJ Radio.
gonna get you right.
Oh, okay.
We have hipstepmassive.com. You go on there, you create a profile, and it is worldwide, and it's amazing that even after my father passed, and that the members are still active. We have DJs, MCs, artists in every way on there, people with small businesses, big businesses. So we're just recreating right now, our image. As far as for me, music, that's it. Music, shows. I at this current time, just being back in the studio and just focusing on writing and talking about my life and personal things that I've gone through, and just really wanting to use again what I was blessed with to connect with people, and that's where I'm at right now. So eventually I'm trying for it this year, but there's a lot of times I push for projects and the team is like, oh, I don't know, it's kind of too early, but I'm really pushing to have a small get together. I'm gonna call it a get together. I don't like to say album release or CD listening, whatever. A get together, because y'all my family, like you fam. It might have been 10 years, but you fam. If I rocked out with you ever in this lifetime of mine,
what is wrong with these niggas, man?
I'm really trying to have this get together. Look at him. Okay, bro.
Let me get hype. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's listen, man. It's crazy because you try to show so much support towards people and try to show them the better side of them through something that you're doing.
Of course.
You put them right here with you.
Yeah.
You give them passwords to shit. You give them things like that. You hold on. You let go of the bullshit, the other Jekyll, the side that you never really thought could happen. And then you gotta realize, like, I'm sorry, I've been down. I've been sweaty. I've been licking the floor for food. So you cannot ever expect me to feel that low, and especially if it's coming from someone that I tried to put up here.
Exactly. Somebody you tried to rock with, you know?
And at the end of the day, it's really sad.
It is sad.
That they're not understanding that their hearts are broken. The insensitivity, the ungangster, and everyone that has followed them through it as if they were going to make a nigga like me fall. I'm sorry, my G. I've been doing this for years. I've had haters bigger than you. I have had people out here, man. Remember we went to spots and we was wondering if we were gonna get out of there alive.
Telling you.
Come on, man. Like,
the
this
grind
shit
has been so real, and it's just the fact of, like I said, that's what Cutthroat is about. You're not about to take it from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and basically that line where I say choke on my hi-hat. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are saying Imani has changed. There's a lot of people that are saying, oh, Imani's not in contact. You don't call, you don't do this. That's because I don't like your energy, dog. I didn't like it before, so I'm going to separate myself. When I tried to help you, your energy wasn't right. So I'm straight.
That's what I was trying to. If your energy ain't right, it's not. And I'm going to win. And I'm going to win. And we going to win.
We're winners. Born winners. You know what I'm saying? So.
But you know what's crazy is that now you took it to a whole business level. It's all good and stuff like that. And I really appreciate that it's gone to a whole thing, because you got people who's like late legends, 70s, 80s, 90s. They all up. They rocking with you heavy, you know. And it's just crazy because you still out there in CT?
Definitely. That's homeland. I'm always gonna be back and forth. That's homeland.
So you know you've remembered some people's names or you know some artist names and stuff like that. Have you been writing?
Listen, the artists I rocked with come and go.
Yeah.
You know,
I just want to know.
I mean, all those shows that we did.
Yeah.
I do. Okay.
There's a lot.
So first and foremost, I gotta give a shout out to T Sawyer. I gotta give a shout out to Rain Drizzle. That's my family. Known them since I was 15 when we first started those shows. Gotta give a shout out to G, of course.
Shout out to
gotta
G.
Give a shout out to Gotta give a shout out to DJ Tuski, who put me on a tour. Jeff Baldwin, definitely family. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many in Connecticut that have done so much for me. DJ White Flash, family. And if I didn't say your name, you know you family. You know what I'm saying? And you just keeping that light and communication is important on both ends. Let me just say that.
Yeah, word.
On both ends.
I've seen some kids come up from CT. Finesse Rentas. He's from Waterbury. I just want to know, like, where in Connecticut were you at?
I'm more closer to like New Haven. Waterbury, I think, is like 20 minutes away.
Yeah, something like that.
20 minutes away. But when we were doing the shows, we weren't out in Waterbury too much.
Nah, you was deep, like all over the place.
Yeah, we were like in
like
the boondies.
What was that?
Know?
They had like a CVS in the middle of the mountains. What was that?
It's like, you're going through valleys and over bridges and paying trolls and. It goes crazy.
But you know, there's certain people that I want to say their names, but I know they're irrelevant because I know they weren't working in CT. So I'm just trying to tell people, like, you know, you gotta fuck with people who's really been doing this for a long time. There is a way to be a local legend. There is a way to do that, and sometimes you got to branch off. You got to go. You got to leave.
Yeah, my thing is I never, and still that's still the goal, to not just be a local legend. I think that's just like my traveling heart. You know what I'm saying? Like I love to meet people. I love to see different places and just learn from people. And it's when you become a local legend, I feel like people could get a little too big for their own britches because they start feeling themselves. And it's like, bruh, you're only famous around here. Like, you ain't doing that much, you know? And that's not what I want for me. So I think the gods that, you know, my dad did build something for me, Hip Step Massive. Even after he's left, you know, and me taking over the reins, it's allowed me to still be worldwide without really being worldwide at times, if you know what I mean. But again, I have to give a shout out to CT because CT is what made me. It's where I started out. And I do have to give a shout out to all of those artists that I did meet, whether they fell off or not.
Yeah.
But CT is still homeland.
So we're gonna do something real quick, real funny. We like to call it the fast round. Okay.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Yeah, for real. Cause we're gonna, and I got a little thing right here. Hold on.
We have now started our fast round where our guests are asked a few questions about themselves that they wouldn't expect us to ask.
Don't worry, it's not like that.
Hope you didn't think we were that underground.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask you 20 questions, 20 random ass questions, and if you get at least, we're gonna ask you, let me see, 2 minutes of questions. There you go. And they're gonna be like really fast. 2 minutes is a long time. I apologize.
It is a long time.
But
in TV land and radio land, it's a long time.
And if we go ahead and you figure this, you answer 20, we'll go ahead and send you a t-shirt and other promotional stuff. We'll get you connected with other radio stations that are local, New Jersey, people that you could actually drive to. Okay, so I'm sorry, and stuff like that to get the movement going and get the message out, and well connected people, not people who sit in the dark.
And tweet on their phone and stuff. It's gonna be people that get off their couch.
Big shout out to them. it's people that get off the couch and bring people around. So that's what we're looking for. So shout out to that. Shout out to everybody listening. And the timer is going to start after the first question is asked.
Okay.
What songs have you completely memorized?
My own?
No, not your own? Okay, that's fine. That's a good answer. What kind of art do you enjoy most?
What kind of art? Graffiti.
What do you wish you knew more about?
Dolphins.
Okay, it's getting deep. What's the best single day on the calendar?
My birthday.
What's your favorite genre of book or movie?
Adventure.
What fad or trend do you hope comes back?
Corduroys. Pants.
Hell to the nah. Not on these nuts. Oh, what is special about the place you grew up?
My family.
What are you most likely to become famous for?
Acting.
Where is the most relaxing place you've ever been?
My shower.
Shout out to the shower, for real. I can't do that boiling hot shit sometimes, but sometimes I can.
Depends on the mood.
Yeah, for real. Like, who has impressed you most with what they've accomplished?
Who has pressed me most?
Who's impressed you the most with what they have accomplished?
Missy Elliott.
Big shout out to her, right? Hall of Fame now? That's crazy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What job do you think you'd really be good at?
Fashion assistant.
Okay. What pets do you have while you were growing up?
A bird.
You had a bird?
Parakeet. Yeah, I had a parakeet. A couple of them.
Well, I guess they're gone, right?
Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
What one thing do you really want but can't afford?
A mini mansion as of right now, but I will.
What's your favorite piece of clothing you own or owned? Your piece of favorite clothing.
Oh, she's trying to make fun of me. My mom has a college sweatshirt that I just won't give up and I hide.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what she's yelling.
All
she has a college sweatshirt. It has holes in it.
Shout out to Mom Dukes. Shout out to Mom Dukes with the check-in. What state or country do you never want to go back to?
Arkansas.
Oh man, what happened there?
There was like crazy armadillos everywhere, and then like I was walking down the street because I was going to a food place, and I don't know if it was a roach. They're talking about it was a regular beetles. Man, that thing was like as big as my hand. It came crawling onto the sidewalk, started walking with me. I did. I'll never go back there again. Like, I'm scarred.
What game or movie universe would you like to live in?
What game or movie universe?
Yeah.
Oh, Never Ending Story.
Oh, shout out to that.
Yes.
What's something you've been meaning to try but haven't gotten around to yet?
Skydiving.
You can have that.
Now we can go together.
Nah, son. You good. Okay.
What?
I'll give you the camera. Who inspires you to be better?
My mom. And it was my dad too, and still is my dad to this day.
What irrational fear do you have?
Irrational is sometimes when I believe I can't do something that can't be accomplished. So I got to talk myself into it. I got to big myself up in the mirror.
What are 3 interesting facts about you? What are 3 interesting facts about you?
Interesting facts. I love baked goods. Any brownies, cookies, anything like that. I'd be your best friend if you give them to me.
Okay.
I am, I would say, slightly afraid of thunder. I'm getting over it. But I used to hide in the closet when it would thunder outside. I don't know why. Yeah.
Okay.
And
interesting, right?
Yeah, and I don't have a favorite color.
Okay.
I don't have a favorite color.
That sounds you see, the thing is like I'm deeper than that is, so that I find that powerful. So there's no time. There's no time for a favorite.
Favorite anything.
Yep.
And people are like, "What? You don't have a favorite?" No, because things are constantly changing and evolving. So if you stick with that one thing, you'll never learn. You'll never grow.
Yeah, you'll always be a troll.
You get it.
You'll always be a troll.
Thank you.
Shout to that. Shout to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. How many unsigned artists? I don't really have like a clap audience thing.
So you're one of these. Go to get heard. QSJ Radio.
Yeah, I mean, shout to that. Shout to Amani Kyrie. You did pass. Those last 3 things were, so you're gonna get yourself a tea and some promotional stuff, and we're gonna give you some phone numbers and things that you could, people that I really trust with this whole music industry thing.
Nice.
Not no fake ass A&Rs or people who are literally trying to kill something that has grown from the dirt. Like, it does not make sense. You know what I mean? So
definitely appreciate that.
Amani, any shout outs or anything like that you want to give to anybody before we let you go?
Definitely got to give a big hip step shout out to all of my Hip Step Massive family worldwide, all of my Zulu family worldwide, my friends, my family. I know my Aunt Kitty is watching. Shouts out to everybody in Seattle. I love all of you guys, everybody worldwide, all of my Facebook friends, because, I don't be on Facebook like that, but shouts out to y'all because I know y'all watching. Shouts out to KD. Out there promotions, who does all of the promotion for Hip Step Massive, my godfather Noah Naughty, just everybody who is Hip Step family. And you know what? This your show, but shouts out to you for being real, for having me on this show.
Yo, shout out to the freaking finally getting you on here. I think you've been trying to get on here for 2 months.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to catch up with you. You just so busy. You busy. You busy.
I don't know. They think I'm in the basement right now. You know what I mean? Like,
no, we're not there.
Yeah.
We're not there.
Yeah. All right, Amani, it's such powerful to always have you on, as you're as strong as you've been when you were young. I'm sure now that you got a lot of other strengths, because heartbreaks does cause strength. So just keep pushing. We waiting. Whenever the record or the project and everything comes out, hey, give us a call, and this time come through, or I'll go up there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still up there. I'll still be up there.
I know you used to drive through the rocks and the hills and everything to come up to the show. So.
Shout out to that. Amani Kyrie, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Big shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com. Amani Kyrie. We started the show off with Cutthroat. We're going to reintroduce Cutthroat right now as we let her go. Thank you so much for coming on. Shout out to everybody listening.
It's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it. It's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it. Queen, I am her. Tantrums, I'm not cured. Death to who adverse. I know they want work. Binge on my rebirth. Recap my great worth. I am the backdraft. Presents a hazmat. Phenomenon in fact. Bail out your best rap. Betting, bitch, it's crap. I'm morphin', just laugh. You run and tell that. Copy and fail at it. Closure, you want that? I'm done being modest. What I want, you can't grab. Choke on my hi-hat. Asking who that blowing smoke on them tracks. Raining in orbit, sickly distorted. Talent I'm hoarding, constantly forking. On the assets I'm courting, grinding towards fortune. And some say do it how she do now. I'ma do like me. And some say do it how he do now. I'ma do like me. Wanna run your mouth so much? Scream, here comes the queen. I cutthroat, it's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it. I am the hottest, like Tilly Trotton. Say they don't like it, but they wanna try it. I have been quiet, spitting that violent, slaying in silence. Flow is a tyrant, tongue kissing insanity. Hopeless because of me. Had some that tried she. G-checks always free. Lame broad threaten me. I'm not wrapped tightly. How dare she text D? I reply, come see me. My address is deep. Ain't here a beep beep. She stayed where she be. On talk and no fee. Emo said la ba. We never test the money. My hymns, your defeat on an average of losing. Warning, I'm loco. Battles a no. Hit the stage and they froze. Off to the next coast. Nasty how I boast. Done fucking with these jokes. I are and I will always be a queen. See? Cutthroat. It's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it. It's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it. It's cutthroat in this bitch. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it quick. Hear a lot of people talking and I'm sick of that shit. Got a problem on my mind and I'm gon' handle it.
I am a star. I twinkle hard. You are not hard. Disrespecting my art, but you make me laugh hard. Ha 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 ha. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody listening. Tune in to QSJRadio.com, home to the unsigned artists. The show is brought to you by Black Money Entertainment, Parachute Luggage, Mike's Club out of Dutton, Montana, Loud America, Wavy Fuego, and of course our special guest for today, Amani Kyrie. It was an incredible show. It was incredible to have somebody who has come back, and it's crazy because there's so many years have passed in somebody's life and they still at that age where they can, do it and start and do a whole bunch of things. It's really good to see a whole bunch of artists keep going in and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's really cool to see artists still performing, still putting things together, their feelings, putting their hard feelings, their Twitter fingers and everything into a track. It might be the best thing ever if you just do a track, to face whatever it is that you're going through. See, the thing is, I am the face. There's no silencing traffic. There's always going to be traffic. Everywhere you go, you'll see me. It'll remind you. Shout out to Amani Kyrie. It's not about me, you know what I mean? Just came in the building, killed it, happy. That's what we do in this community of hip hop, of musicians. We don't sit here and choose sides and take gangs and I've been riding with him, or we don't do that. We celebrate the life we have and celebrate the lives of those we don't anymore. We travel around to produce the legacies that we know that we have. What'd she say? She said her divine right to do this. Yeah. See, what's really crazy is, it's about to get personal, is I've been an angry man for a while. I didn't have nice around anymore. It was gone. And I had people that supported me, hugs and kisses and stuff like that, and especially the kids and stuff like that. But I'm an angry man. And being angry is fine. See, because you come in life with 3 lights. Something that tells you to go, something that tells you to slow down, and something that tells you to stop. Just stop. And sometimes people just think, yeah, I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna win. But the battle's the same. And it's gonna be okay. One day, you'll find out who you're supposed to be. One day, you'll find out this was all wrong. And one day, you will fucking apologize. You will apologize to the community, to us, to people who held you down, who gave you the hashtags, who believed in you. Nah. You'll be dead by then.